Hi, my name is Tim Unkert, and welcome to Building a Blog in WordPress in 2019. Now, I'm going to be using Hostgator, uh, and I've logged into my cPanel with Hostgator, and I'm going to install WordPress on one of the domains I own. So I'm going to type in quick install, search for that, and actually I'm just going to type in install. Let's see if it brings it up. Okay, quick install. There we go. It's one word together. All right, and I'm going to go here, and you'll see I have the option to install WordPress for free. I'm going to click on that, and I'm going to install it in my domain blogception. Okay, I'm going to click next. I'm going to type my title, which is blogception. The blog title. Yeah, I can change that later. It might be blogception.com. Just blogception. The admin user is going to be, let's call it tblogtron. First name, I'm going to put in my first name, my last name. Username contains illegal characters, so I'm just going to do tblogtron like that. Give me a warning. Okay, I'm going to type in my email, and it's going to create a new database for me, and I'm going to click install. Type in my password. Let's see, is that? Oh, I had a capital B. Sorry, my username, and then paste in my password, which will be changed by the time this video is put up, and click login. Okay. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start fresh with the plugins, and I'm going to go down here and just deactivate all these plugins. Just wait a sec. Okay. And then I'm going to delete all the plugins. Yep, I just want my own. Okay. And then I'm going to add a new one. And I'm going to type simple SSL. Because I do have an SSL, it's a free Let's Encrypt SSL that runs, and that's going to take care of this not secure here. And you get this free Let's Encrypt SSL with Hostgator hosting in their cPanel. With the shared hosting, they give it to you. You can just turn it on, and it's free. And I am going to install this plugin called Really Simple SSL. Click install now. Okay, and I'm going to activate it. Okay, so it says, you should be careful about all this stuff, take a backup. We're just building the site, but we're going to say go ahead and activate the SSL. Okay, and now when I click here, it's going to actually click me out of it. Okay, so I'm going to have to go back to WP admin. But you notice now, notice the not secure has gone away. So I'm going to type in my information again and paste in the password and click login. Okay, so welcome to WordPress, You can, it's a bunch of information, I'm going to dismiss that. Okay, Google Analytics, Webmaster Tools, you want to change your information there. Okay, all right, another plugin I'm going to add, the security plugin. So we're going to go and type in all-in-one, and I'm going to add the all-in-one WP security and firewall. I'm going to click install now. And I'm going to activate that one. Okay. And then with this, let's see, I'm going to go to my settings on this plugin and actually go to the dashboard. Okay, I'm going to take care of a few definite recommended things. Login, lockdown. Okay, so bear with me one sec. I'm going to enable the login lockdown, and I'm going to make the max login attempts 10. Still hard to get in. Notify me by email if someone tries to do a brute force login. Yes, I want that. I can whitelist my IP address later in case I somehow can't log in for whatever reason. I go back down here, basic firewall. Check this if you want to apply the basic firewall. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to save my firewall settings. A couple other things I'm going to do: spam prevention. I'm going to click on that. Enable CAPTCHA. I'm going to do that, and I'm going to block spam bots from posting comments. I'm going to save settings there. Okay, and then I can also do a scanner and have them email if file changes have been made every, I can put it 4 weeks, do that. Okay, and then it gives me the dashboard. It's somewhat more secure. Still want to keep your updates and back up your website rather frequently, for a lot of reasons, just to keep it secure. Okay, so now let's take a look at the site. We're going to open a link in the new tab. And this is going to be, barring this admin menu bar on top, this is what your site currently looks like. This is the 2019 WordPress theme. I am not going to use that one. I'm building this blog in 2019, but I'm going to go to Themes, and I'm going to add new. And one way, if you want to think of, well, what themes do I want? So I'm going to search for free themes for WordPress. Okay, and then come up with a bunch of suggestions. We're starting a blog, so you might want to add best blog themes, free blog themes. Let's just say that. Okay, and let's look here. So we've got a bunch of options. Hestia, a bunch of these. Okay, and the one I was looking at was called Radiate. So let's look that one up for a moment. And you can search around, and it's fun with WordPress. You can switch themes from the free theme to free theme, and that's the CSS and code that they make for a specific theme. This one looks pretty cool, and it's I believe it's a free theme. Let's just check. Sure. Let's see, free themes, Radiate theme grill. Quickly check. Yeah. Okay, so theme grill. And yes, it's a free theme. It's pretty cool. It looks pretty nice. Let's try it out. So I'm going to search for Radiate. Okay, and I got it, so I'm going to install that. Okay, and let's activate. Yeah, let's refresh here. So you can see it definitely changes the appearance of my blog, and it's more of a bloggy type setting, and you got this up arrow that brings you to the top. Got a nice header here. You've got your title here with your posts, okay? So already with WordPress, we've set up the appearance and the look of it. Okay, and maybe a couple other things I want to set up in this part one. So I'm going to go to plugins, add new, and I'm going to type in, I think it's WB statistics. No, maybe not. Let's see, what's the statistics? No. All right, let's see, WP. WP fastest cache, we got optimizer, got a bunch of plugins here. WP Statistics. I don't know why I wasn't able to get that up with just searching. Maybe I needed to capitalize the W and the P when I search for it. Anyways, I'm going to click Install and Activate. And it's going to activate here. I'm going to go to my dashboard. Okay, and no, I want to dismiss this. I just want the regular dashboard. Okay. And here's my statistics. Here we go. I'm going to move this up. I can just drag and drop this up here on my dashboard. And I've got a couple. So I can get this thing here. This is recommending a different theme. I'm going to just dismiss that. The one visitor is myself, I believe. And we've got another notice here. We've got at a glance my posts and my activity. So let's look at what posts we actually have. All right, and so we have this hello world. So I'm going to take this one and trash it. See ya. All right, and I'm going to add a couple sample posts, and to do that, what I'm going to do is just go to lorem ipsum, okay, and we'll get some sample posts just for you to see. So I'm going to copy a little bit of this text just for educational purposes for you. Building this WordPress site. This is going to become a blog about pretty much anything. And in 2019, one thing you do have to realize is that you are using. Why is it? There we go. You are using Gutenberg. Blank there. So that is the new editor. All right, so this will be sample post 1. And what we can do here is we can take some of this content here, and put it in, put in a paragraph here. Maybe put in a heading. This is a heading, and then to get it to change it to a heading, I click on that, and I can move it. Maybe I can make it a smaller heading. I can do a bunch of things with it. I probably want to start with an H2 heading here, and then we'll do a little bit more stuff. Control C. Back to here, add some more content. Okay, and this is a subheading. And I will make that an H3, so it's it's a subset of an H2 heading. And we'll copy maybe just a little bit of stuff here. And paste it in here. Okay. So categories, and this will be just, we'll just put this on categories. Now, I can add a new category, and I probably want to do that if I want to mess with the permalink. I probably should do that. I'll include that in part 2. Featured image, I can grab a picture. Let's just go to Pexels. We'll grab a picture of a kitten. Okay. Cute little cat. Pick the medium, I'll download it. Now, when you're doing this a lot, you should probably be compressing the photos. So you may want to install Smush plugin, which is free, or there's a free version, and then, or you could use something like Optimizilla, which is also a free site. So I'm going to show this in the folder here. I'm just going to pull it out so I can upload it easily. All right, and then we'll set the featured image. I'm going to trash this later on, this one, but all right, so we'll upload it. I want to give it some alt text, so cute kitten. I need to be able to spell cute kitten. Okay, select. All right, so that's our featured image. I can put an excerpt. So this is a sample post. It really says nothing, and I will delete it soon. Okay, and then discussion, you can choose, do I want to allow comments, do I want to allow pingbacks and trackbacks? Sure. Okay, and we're gonna, it's auto-saving it, and we're gonna publish. Okay, and all right, so let's take a look. And we've got our post showing up. Okay. A couple other things we might want to, so we've got the headings there, and then this is a very nice theme. I like the parallax effect with that. Let's customize it a little bit to my own needs. Okay, so this is a theme where you can buy a pro version, but we're just going to use the free version for now, and maybe if my blog grows, I'll invest in the pro version. But for right now, I'm not going to do that. All right. Display, site title, and tagline. Do we have a tagline? Let's see. We got colors. Okay, so we could change that. Maybe change the button. Make it a light blue, tealish kind of color, or you can make it a little bit darker blue. Yeah. Okay, make it a little bit darker blue. This is yourself, your personal selection. Okay, here's where, so if you go into header media, you can actually have a video in here. That's pretty cool. But I'm not going to have a video right now. I'm going to hide the image and then add a new image. Okay, and I'm going to go back to Pexels, and I'm going to type in mountains because I want mountains in the background. I like mountains. And I'm going to go down and find a nice photo. This is one of my favorites. So you see this as my desktop background. Let's see, I've been using that one a lot though. Ooh, this one is pretty cool. All right, so let's go with this one. We'll do 1920 by 1276 and we'll download it. I'm going to show it in the folder. Okay, and I'm going to move this out here. And what I'm going to do is rename it to mountains. Okay, so now I am customizing. I'm going to upload a file. And click on mountains. And I may need to crop this because I notice it's, I'll give the alt text of mountains. I don't know. All right, so select and crop it. So it gives us a window to crop with. And I kind of want to catch a little bit of the lake and a little bit of the mountain. Well, we'll see how this comes out. It's kind of cropping it a little bit more than I would like. But let's see. Okay, so we've got the mountain with the lake. That's pretty nice. If I want to hide this, this is how it looks like. And they got the top of the mountain here. That's pretty sweet. It's pretty nice. Pretty nice. Okay, bring that back. Okay, so we've got recent posts here. We've got recent comments, archives. We can do our categories here. We can do the meta. I can put some ads here. We'll do that in a later video. So this is just kind of showing you how to get going with WordPress. And I think I'll end part one with this. We've got a post up. We started to make our website look how we wanted it to look. And I'm going to publish this so we can save it. And then we'll move to part two. We'll start to customize the blog further. But here's a nice way to easily set up WordPress in Hostgator. Nice, quick, and easy. All right. Thank you for watching.